Trucker Chris, thank you for almost 40 months. Love every stream. Thank you, Trucker Chris. Where on earth is this going?
Oh, yeah.
It might go to the waterfall. Man's 2034. I totaled my truck looking at the turn off here. I almost did the same thing, man. This is like Dirt Rally 2.0 with trucks. This better actually go somewhere good, like an Easter egg or something. I don't want to just get to the end of a road and that's it. Like, oh great, thanks for driving. Oof. Oof. Oh boy. That's a bit of an oof. Houston, we have a problem. Shut it, Connor. Let's try that again. Let's try going. Deer flock round the outside. Oh, what? Come on. There we go. There we go. We got it. Might as well keep going, find out what happens. What's at the end of this rainbow? Can't see a thing. Did I just see something? No. Where does this go? Vans 2034, 100% damage and still no runs. I showed vid prof, but don't know how to link it. 100% damage and it still runs. What? Hang on. Well, we're not on 100% yet. You could just post a link in chat. That man, sorry. Just post a link in chat. Very brave or very stupid, Hendo? I think we're nearing the top. I bet you there's like a villa up here. A villa with a swimming pool and a helicopter pad. Oh, there's a hole in the scenery. Oh, that's the other thing that can happen. I'll end up just falling through the scenery at some point.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's just not an ATS vid, gotcha. Ouch. How far does this rabbit hole go? This is insane. You know what's going to happen? We'll just get to, like, the edge of the world, and all the flat earthers will be going, see, we was right. Hello. Wait, what? How can this be a delivery point? Wait, huh? Wait a minute, I know this place. I know this place. Because Mott and Jeff's down here, aren't they? Look. Captain Boiler Suit. Well, there you go. So that's where that road goes. So from here, you can actually take the world's most insane shortcut. It's not even on the map. Look at this. This is the cheeky back road. That's what this is. If they get wind, the police are coming. Boof, straight down here. On the mountain bikes, GTA style. Well, that was fun, but not what I expected. So anyway, back to the road. See, it's the same guys. I should have known from the fact the same guys were at the end of the road, though. The same bodyguards. Right, we'll stop at the fuel station anyway and grab some fuel and a Snickers bar. Anyone want a packet of crisps? Just coffee for you, okay. There we go. Grab me a Scotch egg. Scotch eggs from these little, like, 7-Elevens, really expensive. Trying to work out what buttons I map to increase, decrease, retarder. I didn't. I wonder if I can map it. Got onto that little wheel there. Is there a sugar tax in Mexico? I don't know.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Mr. Bledsoe, thank you for a year. Both here and on SquirrelPlus. You're welcome, sir. Thanks for the support. Right. It is 9 p.m. in the game, so 7 p.m. in the game. There's a farm down the road here. But I think I'm just going to make it daytime. I can't bother driving around the dark around here anymore. Let's go and see if there's a job down here. Ace Vaughn, welcome back.
Happy anniversary, Natter.
It's fine. Andy Mine. I thought the title said Mech Eco for a moment. Bridge under repair. Okay. I forgot your crisps, I'm sorry. I was paying for fuel, got distracted. I wonder what the most popular flavour of crisps are. It used to be ready salted, but I don't know if it is. There's so many flavours of crisps now. I do wonder what the most popular is. It can't be cheese and onion. It just can't be. I refuse to accept that. Cheese and onion can't be because it makes people's breath stink. Salt and vinegar is very strong flavour though, isn't it? Bacon. Maybe.
Happy anniversary, Natter.
What I don't quite understand though is how is it that you can buy steak flavour crisps and you can buy some other ones, bacon flavour crisps, and they're actually vegetarian friendly, and I part of me just doesn't quite understand that. I can understand that they can make it, like it's technically possible, but I don't quite understand why a vegetarian would want to buy bacon flavour crisps or chicken flavour crisps or something. I don't quite get it. Like, why would they want to? So that it's like saying I won't eat bacon and I won't eat chicken, but I will buy chicken flavour crisps and bacon flavour crisps. I don't get it. Because it's like a lose-lose thing, isn't it? If you buy bacon flavour crisps and it turns out that you really like the taste of bacon, well, that really puts into question you being a vegetarian, doesn't it? There's barbecue and pulled pork flavour crisps. Yeah, but I bet they're veggie friendly. Man's 1200 bits. Here's the rest. Don't have more patience to do 200 at a time, and I got a new cheer decal. Mans, mate. You've done a lot of deliveries tonight. Thank you very much for all those bits, Mans. Terrific support, sir. Thank you. Ooh. Ooh, that looks perfect. Wait, let me check the map, see where we want to go.
Welcome to the Nut House.
If it goes past Jerez, I'd like to go this way, really. See you, Luco. Welcome to the Night House. Thank you for the nutty welcome, guys. You should make a VTC. Nah. Can't be bothered with all that admin. Mr. Yalpa. Actually, that's not so bad. We can go east from there. Let's take that. Oh, butter. Where's that go? Has a £100 donation guy come back like he promised? Funnily enough, I've not seen him, L. Phillips. This guy came into the stream yesterday and he was like, I'm trying to donate £100, but it won't let me. I'm like, okay, what's the problem? Oh wait, I've tried to donate £1, but it's not working. Oh, I'll do it tomorrow on Sunday Night Trucking. Okay. Wait, did I take that job? Did I actually take that job? I've got a feeling I didn't click on take. I'm just saying what he said. He said he'll donate £100, but it's not working. It won't let him. There we go. £100 of lies, yeah. Ruben, thank you for Twitch, baby 9. I'm in the middle of a carnival, a crazy event in the south of the Netherlands. Glad to catch even my breath watching your stream. Wow, dude. How have you managed to watch my stream in the middle of a carnival? That's impressive. Andy Mine with 200 bits. He should be more like, I'm going to donate 200 bits. Yeah, I don't think he was for real, Andy. That's the thing. It's one of those attention seeker types. Fawn, thank you for 17. Wait, what? So what now? Somehow I am trapped. Wait, what? Somehow I managed to miss the pin. And it was locking me in from driving past. It's a very specific place pin. Come on. It's in? Oh, that's in. Thank you, Connor. Waiting patiently to use this emo. There we go. Right then, we're going to drive east through Valparaiso. A hero in Hong Kong has dropped 10 subs. Oof. Hero, thank you very, very much for dropping 10 subs. And making 10 people very happy. If you just got gifted a sub, please remember to thank Hero in Hong Kong for the generosity. Thank you, sir. There's also Trond, I think. The most popular, Chris, is according to Huffington Post, Cheetos. Trond? Cheetos? That can't be right. Can't be Cheeto. Anyway, what flavour are Cheetos anyway? And don't say cheetah flavour. My mother wants to know, do you have a manager to report to? I'm self-employed, so I don't report to anyone anymore. Hang on, let me just blow my nose.
Welcome to the Nut House.
Need to blow my nose a second. I shall lean this way. Not necessarily fun. Being self-employed is not for everyone. Some people don't like being told what to do. Some people are not comfortable unless they're being told what to do. And then there's everything in between. But the thing is, when you're self-employed, you have to motivate yourself and discipline. Have discipline to do things, because your boss isn't there to tell you to do it. So, you know, a lot of people can't cope with that concept. They like the idea of it, but the reality is that, you know, they just can't deal with it. SC Jace, thank you for 3 years. I've had a fear of hills, but I got over it. But don't. You report to Mrs. Squirrel. Lol.
Welcome to the Nut House.
These things in the road are weird. Oof. That was not good. You don't like being told what to do, but you like a steady paycheck. If you're employed, right, you're basically paid for your time. Aren't you? That's what you're paid for. You're paid for your time. How you spend your time when you're being employed is down to them, because they're giving you money for your time, so they get to tell you what to do because they're giving you money for it. So you just have to accept it. And if you don't like it, be self-employed. But even when you're self-employed, you know, you can still, if you do contracting, for example, you know, I used to do IT contracting a lot. You still get told what to do because you walk in and you'll say what needs doing. It's like a bricklayer, you know? A self-employed bricklayer. He gets told what to do every day. You turn up for work and the guy, the foreman or whatever, will say, right, build that wall. You don't just say, I don't want to. Because he's giving you money to build the wall. Well, IT contractors tend to end up, Beaker, in my experience, you end up doing all the work that the permies don't want to do. I've worked in many places as an IT contractor, and the contractors do all the work, and the permies just kind of slack off and whine about the contractors being paid more money. That happens a lot. Ottawa, 27 months. Sunday night trekking feels like coming home. Great job. Thank you very much, Ottawa. Which, you know, whenever I was presented with that situation, I always said to them, there's nothing stopping you being a contractor. There's nothing stopping you leaving your job and being self-employed and being an IT contractor. There's nothing stopping you do it, except you don't like the idea of not having a regular paycheck and job security. And they don't really have an argument for that because they know it's true. Wow, what is this town then? Why do we have to turn right here?
Happy anniversary, Nata.
This tank on the back needs the steering axles, really. Job security is a big deal. I'm not really sure that... I don't know. What's your notice period on your job, though? 4 weeks, a month? If you're on a month's notice, that's not really that much secure. A lot of contracts are on 4 weeks' notice. Now, pension plans are different. But a lot of people, like, pensions are very flexible these days, so even if you're self-employed, you can set up a pension. I'm sure we could have gone straight through though, you know. If you have money saved up, you can be more comfortable taking a risk.
Be serious.
What if I tell you that when my son, my first child, was born, he was... Let's think. He was 4 months old. He was 4 months old. I had no money in the bank. I had thousands on credit cards, a mortgage, nothing in savings, and I had student loans, and I quit my job. And then just went for as many interviews as I could find, and landed a contract in Birmingham for 3 months. And then after that, I landed a job down in London for 3 months. And I had to commute from Coventry to London every morning. I had to be at the train station at 6. I got back home at 9:30 at night. And I did that for 3 months and then moved my family down to Harlow. Right? So I basically, with no money behind me, thousands on a credit card, no job security, I quit my job and went contracting. 5 days a week, yeah. Yeah? So, I am not... Like, I know what taking risks is because I've done it. I've been there and done it. And the only thing I had was self-belief. The only thing I had to go was the idea that I will make this work. A determination to do it. And that basically got me through it. But I was gambling with my family's future. And I had to because I could see how much money I was earning. And I could see how much money was going out the door. And I could see my bank balance doing this and my credit card doing that. And I said to myself, well, this is not ever going to be a workable situation, is it? So I did what I had to do. And that was a turning point in my life. Huge turning point. Gamma 10, thank you for 23 months. That was when I worked down in London then. So it's not true that having money in the bank makes you, you know, easier to take risk. It might make it easier, but that doesn't mean to say you don't do it. You just got to do what you got to do. You gamble £300 loan on creating a dog walking business to turn out 2,000 a month. Nice, dude. Well, Thunderbrew, if you're comfortable with your money in your bank, what risk is there anyway? You're not actually taking a risk. I always thought you did have to pay back student loans unless you're earning above a certain amount. That's very true, Connor. But what they don't tell you, or they don't make obvious, is it's still accumulating interest. And that's the real kicker, Connor. Because it's true, you have a loan, and you don't have to pay it back until you're earning whatever it is, 25,000 a year or something like that. I can't remember. But that money earns interest every year, and if you actually have a look at how much interest it's earning, it's like a lot of money. And you know how they say to you, if you overpay on your mortgage, then you reduce the loan interest and the term of the loan substantially, yeah? By paying more every month, overpaying as they call it. Well, imagine what it's like having a loan but not paying anything on it. You get interest in the first year, and then the next year you have interest on top of that interest. What they call compound interest. So your loan very quickly starts to just inflate. And if you was to not pay that back for like 5 years, you'd be quite shocked at the balance. Nerdy Drew, thank you for 25 months. Keep up the great work. Danny QFG, welcome back. Is it a silo for a rocket in Factorio? Either that or like a milk tank or something. Your student loan in the UK is higher than you would pay back, so it's pretty ridiculous. Higher than what you could pay back, yeah. Yep. What was my job? I was in IT. I worked in IT. IT development. Started off as a junior dev, did the senior dev. Went into design and architecture of systems, and then basically ended up managing them and looking after them and managing a development team and all that kind of stuff. It's a fairly normal progression.
Oh, yeah.
I went in and out of contracting. I did contracting for years, then went permy again, and then went contracting again, and then went permy again. Bob Monkhouse, does a student loan affect your credit file? It will be reported on your credit. On your credit report, it will be reported as a liability, but I don't know how they report, like, if you have a loan or a credit card and you miss payments on it, that shows up on the credit report that you're not paying when you should be. But with a student loan, because you don't have to pay it back unless you're earning a certain amount, I don't know how that works. But it certainly shows up as a liability. Like, you owe that money. So, you know, if you're trying to lend more, a bank may... Oof. A bank may not want to lend you more money because you've already owed so much. I think we've just damaged the trailer. It doesn't turn very well, this trailer. Oh my god. 13% on the trailer, 4% on the goods. Not good. Is it not wiped after so many years, Simon G? Officially, it's never wiped. In practice, who knows? If somebody doesn't pay it back for like 25 years, are they going to write it off? I don't know.
Welcome back.
Yes. It's not a fun trailer, this one. In the US, it shows up on your credit report whether you owe repayments or not. Interesting. If you're not on repayments, it shows that you made every payment on time. Ah, yeah, so it shows it like as a zero payment. Yeah, that makes sense. Welcome back, Lupo. 8 months later. Thank you very much. loans always have write-off periods. Yeah, but it could be like 100 years or something. We're late again. They didn't care about the student loan for your mortgage. That's interesting. Where is your indicator, Matt? Paddle, the paddle shifts behind the wheel here. So that one, that one, that one, that one. 30 years in the UK, it's written off. Are you sure about that? Is that actually in the student loan document? Or is it just people saying, yeah, they'll write it off after 30 years? People start rumours all the time. If it's not written down, it's not legal.
Aye, aye, aye.
Edie, late again? Mm-hmm. Whoa. They are the pinkest buildings I have ever seen. That's unbelievable. That's like my garage in GTA. More Nokia, Andy. Thank you very much. Mr. Mike, thank you for 25.
Aye, aye, aye.
Oh my god, Hero in Hong Kong, are you serious? I'm not that guy, but I figure someone has to make a good on his promises. Thank you for all you do. Your content has been my go-to since my son sent you his 4th birthday photos at the Scanny dealer. I remember that, Hero. Back in 2014, I remember that. So what is it? So that would make him like nearly 9 years old now.
Aye, aye,
Wow. Flipping heck, they grow up quick. Hero in Hong Kong, that's a very, very generous donation. Thank you very much. You can see the GGs in chat. Appreciate the support, my man. Thank you. I wouldn't, if you want, like, at some point, send me another pic of him, because I'd like to see, like, how grown up he is now. That's scary. Does he want to be a truck driver? That's the real question, Hero. Tara Kafka, thank you for the bullseye. Sorry, thank you for 41 months in CMC with a bullseye 50. Thank you very much, guys. Time flies, you're not joking. This is it, like, people who started following my channel back in 2014, 2015. That's like 4 or 5 years ago. So if you was, I don't know, let's say you was 14 back then, you're now an adult. You're now 18 years old. It's like, what? How does that work? He wants to drive trains because of Derail Valley. What? Oh, that's hilarious. What a guy. Who says Sims don't influence people, eh? You watch Derail Valley, he's like, I want to drive trains. Yeah, just make sure it doesn't derail it. Bob Monkhouse. Statute barred debt refers to a debt that's not enforceable because the time the creditor has to chase the payment has passed. This is outlined under the Limitation Act in 1980. The Act is not a way for people to avoid paying debts. Bob knows. You watch Toilet Sim as well, Tommy? Well, we know what you want to do for a living now. It's gonna rain again.
Welcome to the Nut House.
As if there's like a 60 limit and speed ramps like that. Anonymous gift to Twitch nightclub. What? It's the weirdest gifts, man. Wait, he just turned right on red. What a scumbag. Thank you for the anonymous gift. Uh-oh. This is not good.
Fantastic!
Rip.
Fantastic!
Another $900. Thank you, dear. Sorry, Mrs. Frosty. I think it's scrolled off the screen. I'll have to find it again in a second. Speaking of Duro Valley, you made me buy the game. I played it last night until 5 AM. 5 AM? It's like Factorio. I started watching on YouTube. It was the big tree from the Cardiff. Been hooked ever since. Oh, the baobab tree. Connor, I joined the Twitch streams when I was 14, back in 2015, and now I'm an adult. Crazy to think about that. You see? Living proof. Who is your youngest viewer? I have no idea. I honestly don't know. There's no real way of knowing that. A, because people can say anything on the internet, and B, because, well, if they are young, then they're not allowed to have a Twitch account without parental supervision and all that. So, yeah. Like BCS used to watch with his with Cindy, and Cindy was, I think, when she started, I think she was like 4 or 5 when she was watching, but I don't know how old she is now. You started watching 2013, you're 18 in July. There's another one? Who's been subbed the longest? The people who subbed in the first month. People like Thyrox and Avenger. Your lad's 5 and he's chilling watching with me. There you go. So there's definitely a 5-year-old watching. Oh, if anything comes around this corner, it's going to get wiped out. I mean, Cat Strater has sent me a picture of him watching my stream with his daughter, and his daughter is months old. And sat, and like as soon as he puts my stream on, she stops crying. which I just find amazing. In fact, I think she even goes to sleep, which is probably normal. Anonymous gift to Twitch Presents. Thanks to Anonymous Gifts. Rambling Cowboy with 1 year of lurking in the shadows. Thank you, Rambling Cowboy. No, it's not. No, Tommy. It's not necessarily something like trucking. It's anything I'm doing. Who's the oldest? You're 70 this year. I think there's a few people in the 60s and 70s. I'm not sure if we've got anybody in the 80s. So, I don't know what the upper end looks like. Thanks, Aaron Evans. You're 75 tomorrow. So, yeah, I don't think anybody's hit 80 yet. Ottawa in 5 years' time, you'll probably be the oldest then. The first one to hit 80. So look at the age spread. The age spread is unbelievable. Look at that. There's like literally everything. There's under 10s, there's teens, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s. That's like pretty much every age spectrum is here. That is absolutely nuts. That is mind-blowing. I didn't start it, Yoshi. That's unbelievable. I guess so, Bowen. I guess so. I wonder, like, is that just a simulator thing? Like, is it because simulators do that? Because, like, I don't know. If I was a gamer, let's say I was like a first-person shooter gamer, would the age spread be different? Would it be in a different place? If I was a Minecraft streamer, would it be in a different place? If I was a chess streamer, would it be in a different... You know what I mean? Like, surely the games that you play affects the kind of age spread, or at least the average age, I guess. It must have something to do with it. I mean, exactly, like if you're a Fortnite streamer, I would have thought that your age bracket is lower. I would have thought the people who watch you, average age is lower. And if you're like a flight sim streamer, I would have thought the average age would be higher, but more spread out probably.
To the nut house.
I don't know. I don't know, Schnurrik. I don't know if it is. I don't know if it's just me or whether it's the games I play. Like, people usually find you because of the games you play. Yeah? If you play certain games, you'll go looking for streams and videos of those games. You won't go looking for people in particular. You'll go looking for based on the games you're playing. That's where the discovery starts. Anonymous gift to World of Warships, lol. And Rocket League. This is 100% Whiteland, I'm telling you. These anonymous gifted subs. Just go through a YouTube suggestion. Yeah, but what was it? Was it a game that you was playing? Simulators. You know, you'd watched a bunch of, I don't know, Eurotruck videos, and it went, hey, there's another Eurotruck video here. Oh, really, Rusty? I didn't know that. You saw the Kotaku article. Wow. It's hard to find people on Twitch playing games, but without the foul language. Yeah, it tends to be, I don't know, probably 10% channels maybe. It's not that high. Reckon I can drive through from the other side. Kerbal vids enchiladas, blimey. Anonymous gift to Call of Duty. Okay.
Welcome to the nut house.
Oh, you scumbag. Scumbag, look at that. You can drive through the other side. Anonymous gift to Factorio. Come on. Come on. If that's not white, then I don't know what it is. This is a long old trailer and it doesn't want to turn. I don't like that. Yeah, I've been close for a while though, Connor, that's the thing. Welcome back, Creative Flow. This ain't looking too good right now. Let's see. thought so. I'm not sure this tanker is going to fit in here. Simon G. I hear you're going to update your PC this year. You thought about an AMD CPU Ryzen Threadripper? I like the Intel CPUs really. I'd probably chuck a Ryzen in there if I was building like a streaming rig. I'd use that instead of a Xeon. I'm just a Intel Nvidia kind of guy. Agador Spartacus, thank you very much for gifting 5 subs, Agador.
Welcome back, Metal.
If you just got a sub, it was from Agador Spartacus. Thank you very much for your gift. Ryzen good for rendering. Yeah, that's what I was saying about I was building a PC as a streaming PC. For crunching the videos and stuff. All those threads would be really nice. That was not an easy job. Well, we're going to pick up lots of penalties here.